welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Monday Mix Plate. Let's jump in. I have quite a smorgasbord of things here to share with you today. The first one being that, I keep promising a Friday video and I keep not posting one. You know, I'm under the impression I have more time than I do. So everything is gonna, for right now, I'm hoping in the new year that can change, but for right now, everything's going to be on Monday, so definitely tune in. I'm going to try to keep it under 12 to 15 minutes every week to make it doable to finish the video, because I'm going to be dropping pearls of wisdom in each video. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is the new. The new is where I obviously talk about things I've purchased recently. So this week, it was samples from Rituel de fille. If you're not familiar, they make green beauty products that are very celestial and otherworldly, and I'm in love with their marketing and branding. And so they sell samples, 5 samples for $15. I believe it includes shipping. You get a $10 voucher back to purchase something in their store. So I picked up some of their Ashen Ember eye suits, as well as one of their Celestial Sphere eyeshadows, one of their luminizers, and 2 of the Forbidden lipsticks. And like I said, these are all samples. So the standouts already for me, and things that I would consider purchasing in full size, is the lipstick, Forbidden lipstick in Carnal, and the Aura Celestial Sphere eyeshadow. Both are really lovely. The Carnal, I put it on and I was just like, oh, we were meant to be. And the Aura has this gorgeous luminosity, almost glittery sort of look to it that is really pretty. It feels like you can mix it into other things and you can really make it dramatic. But already, so far, those are the standouts for me. Now let's talk about a new topic, and that is fitness. Ironically, I never talk about fitness on this channel, but I know quite a bit about it. I have been a lifelong exerciser, particularly because I just run like at a high vibration. I've got a lot of energy. I run really hot inside. I'm always on the go. And I've always used exercise to manage that excess of energy I have. So the thing I want to talk about today is Peloton. Have you heard about it? It's basically an exercise bike sort of cult thing that you can do at home. I'm going to link an article below that gives a really great synopsis on Peloton and the whole phenomenon and every single detail about what it's about. But what it's really known for is you purchasing one of their bikes that basically has a built-in tablet, and you can join in on all these live, sort of highly specialized, highly skilled spin classes right in the comfort of your own home. But what a lot of people don't know is that yes, you can purchase this digital app that goes with their bike or their treadmill, but you can also just sign up for the digital app for yourself. Now, to purchase it just yourself outside of owning the exercise bike is $20. And it's awesome. You can use their spin classes with any spin bike. You know, you just have to have a little bit of a familiarity with how to use a spin bike, how to use a treadmill. But then they also have all these yoga classes on here, from beginner to advanced. So I've been using that a lot, and it's really what's helping me kind of shed the baby weight right now is I have a home spin bike that's 6 years old, so it's not in the greatest of shape, but you know, you really don't need anything super fancy to get a good workout. So if you are into yoga or you have a gym membership and you're kind of looking for a way to maybe give yourself a little bit more structure, then I highly recommend just signing up for the $20 a month app that gets you into the cycling classes. Like, look, you can come on here and you can see there's a 30-minute ride. Or like I said, I really love the yoga. Their yoga instructors are really talented. This is just kind of, if you're looking for something to help mix it up, but you don't have a lot of money to spend, then I highly recommend checking out this app, because they also have meditation, stretching, boot camp, walking, and cardio, all that don't involve using their bike. And like I said, the classes, if you're somewhat familiar with doing spin, they're compatible with any bike. You just have to kind of be aware of how to do it. All right, now let's move into aesthetics. So last week I promised a full review, a separate video of this Dr. Hauska cleansing cream, and I just never got around to it. I filmed it and I never edited it. So I'm just gonna throw it in here, and I'm gonna start doing that. It's just like I said, everything's gonna be in the Monday video. What this is it's basically almond meal and some oils. So it doesn't contain a surfactant like a traditional cleanser would. It's more in the line of green beauty cleansers that kind of stepped away from using synthetic surfactants and you basically use other things that are kind of exfoliating to give you a cleanse. And the reason I wanted to talk about it, the reason I wanted to call attention for my audience to it, is that when you have dry, normal, mature skin, you're often tempted to skip that AM cleanse because you just don't feel like you have a lot of oils or etc. on your face. However, since I started using this product in April, I'm now on my 4th tube. This tube is empty. I've been using it as an AM cleanser. Not every day, but pretty religiously. And I've just noticed such a difference in my skin because this product is very gently exfoliating. It's got a lot of protein from the almond meal, and it's very soothing to the skin. I just find that it sets the canvas for the day. So it really smooths your skin, it really preps your skin, and it really creates like a great base for layering products, and I find that it really helps keep my skin moisturized throughout the day. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that when we are aging, our skin can take longer to exfoliate itself. So as your skin matures, you may find that you need more exfoliation. And I think that's definitely true for me. You know, my skin has been responding really well to acids. My skin has been responding really well to using this cleanser in the AM. And that's because as we age, that process that in younger skin takes 28 to 30 days, can take almost up to 40 days from the cell at the beginning of, at the bottom of the skin to being sloughed off, can take up to 40 days as skin matures. So you may find that a product, if you have mature skin like I do, then you may find a product like this really helps revitalize the skin. So kind of the only drawback to me is that it's not cheap. It's $20 on sale for 1.7 fluid ounces, 50 mLs. However, I find that you just really, you don't need very much, maybe half a teaspoon. So I would say you can get, you know, quite a few uses out of this product. Anyway, any questions, drop them in the comments below. Now, again, I want to introduce another new segment called Destination Formulation. This is where I give a little bit of info about things that I've learned about formulating cosmetic products. So today I wanted to really quickly tell you there's 2 different types of moisturizers. One is called a water in oil moisturizer, and that's where they take droplets of water and they suspend it in oil. The best example of that is Skin Food, which has a very dense, oily look to it. And then there are oil in water moisturizers, and that's where you take oil and you suspend it in water. I have the Flower and Spice Soothe and Repair Daily Moisturizer, but really if you look at 99% of the moisturizers you're finding on the market, they are oil in water, meaning there's much more water in the product than there are oil, which is another reason why we love them. We love moisturizers. Well, we can't live them without them because they provide a nice hydration boost to the skin. Now, you don't see a ton of water in oil formulas on the market anymore because people tend to think that they're very greasy. So there you go. Just going to be dropping little tidbits here and there in the Destination Formulation. Little bits of knowledge for you. All right, now let's go to the science corner. I want to draw attention to a couple of articles that came across my path. The first one was from Special Chem in Industry News. It's titled, U.S. Representative Introduces Natural Cosmetic Act to Label Natural Products. Doesn't that sound great? Like labeling natural products. We're going to have some regulation. Except this is one of the quotes from the representative. I am proud to join my colleague, Congressman Senator Sean Patrick Maloney, in introducing the Natural Cosmetics Act. Increasing protections, transparency, and oversight of personal care products is desperately needed, and this legislation would go a long way towards ensuring strict standards for items claiming to be natural. Okay, it sounds great, right? Except that, like, where we're going to regulate now is products claiming to be natural. What about all the other products that we haven't regulated that contain things that are concerning? I don't know where I'm going with that, except that I don't understand why we're not starting with chemicals that shouldn't be in products instead of trying to define what natural is. All right, so the next one is from the website Cosmetics and Toiletries. It is another formulating site if you're interested in that type of stuff. And it is a synopsis, I guess, an article talking about a scientist who was at a chemist convention, a personal care chemist convention, talking about phenoxyethanol and basically saying that consumers rejected parabens, and now is there the potential that they're going to be coming for phenoxyethanol? And the article kind of really talks down to anybody that may consider themselves green or natural by saying, oh, parabens are completely safe, blah, yada, yada. And we need to protect phenoxyethanol because we need preservatives. I just think that's kind of interesting. I've talked a lot about phenoxyethanol as a preservative. I've heard it shunned a lot in the green beauty community. But what I think everyone comes back to at the end of the day is products with water are going to need preservation. And so it behooves us to educate ourselves on those preservatives. I definitely think parabens needed to go personally. I'm not going to get into that with anybody, but I am not in favor of endocrine disruptors being in personal care products. But I do like phenoxyethanol. If you're interested, I have a highly viewed video on it. I'll link it below. All right, I think that's enough for today. I will see you next week. Bye.